Good morning, children. Today we are going to do word problems on fundamental operations. Can you tell me what are the fundamental operations in mathematics? Yes, that's correct. As you can see on the screen also, that the four basic fundamental operations are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So, these are the four basic fundamental operations. So, related to these four basic operations, we are going to do word problems today. So, what kind of a word problem we are going to do it today? So, the questions may contain one or more than one operations together. For example, that in any question you will get multiplication also and division also. Secondly, you can get addition also and subtraction also in a one example. So, that kind of a question we are going to do it today. So, I hope that fundamental operations are clear. Okay. So, now we will move to the questions. We will see what kind of examples we will do it. Now, we are taking for our first example. So, now I will just make it shorter, this my camera. Okay. Now, I will do it this. Okay. Now, we will start this question. The population of a town is 1,98,568. Out of them, 45,312 are men and 35,678 are women. Find the number of children in the town. So, in this question what is given? The total population of a town is given, that is 1,98,568, out of which number of men is given to you, that is 45,312, and number of women is also given, that is 35,678. So, children, tell me how will you find it out, the number of children in the town? Yes, first you will do addition, that is number of men and number of women will be added, means you are going to use our first basic fundamental operation, that is addition, that you are going to use first. After that, whatever total of men and women you will get it, that you are going to subtract from the total population, which is 1,98,568. I hope this question is clear to you all. We will repeat it, we will take it again. Here in this question, population of a town means what is the total population of a town is given. So, out of them, number of men is also given and number of women is also given separately. You have to find the number of children. So, in this question we are taking, first we are doing addition of number of men and then number of women. After adding 45,312 and 35,678, whatever answer we will get it, that answer will be subtracted from the total population to get the number of children. So, in this question, just tell me fast, which two basic operations you were using in this question? Tell me your answers first. Yes, that's correct. The two basic operations which you were using in this question is addition and subtraction. First you are doing addition, number of men is adding in the number of women, and whatever the total you are getting, that you are subtracting from the total population. So, here you are using addition and subtraction. Let us move to the next example now. Now, in this question, the shopkeeper has 2425 boxes of 24 pencils each. Now, here total number of boxes have been given to you, and in each box that shopkeeper has 24 pencils each. Now, how many pencils do all the boxes have in all? So, here in this question, which operation you are going to use? Just tell me fast which operation you are going to use in this question. Yes, you are going to use multiplication. You are going to use multiplication in this question because number of pencils in one box is given to you, that is 24, and the total number of boxes are, yes, that is correct, that is 2425. So, what you are going to do? You are going to do multiplication. Fine. Okay. So, now tell me which fundamental or which basic operation you are using in this question? Yes, that is correct. You are using multiplication. So, I hope this question is also clear to you all. Now, we will move to the next question, that is our next example. Okay. So, we will take that. Now, here what is given? As I told you in the beginning only, may or may not be using 2 or 1 operations in the questions. So, here the 1575 students of a school want to go Agra by bus. Fine, here the number of students have been given, that those who want to go to Agra by bus. Now, if one bus can carry 75 students, so how many buses are required to carry all the students? Now, this question is very simple, children. You are supposed to tell me which operation you will use in this question. Yes, yes, that is correct. 75 students can sit in one bus. So, for taking these many 1575 students to Agra, you required how many buses? That 1575 will be divided by 75. So, I hope these examples are clear to you all. Okay. Now, last question related to this slide is, which operation you are using in it? Yes, correct. Our fourth fundamental basic operation, that is division. I hope that these 4 basic operations has been clear to you all. How you are going to use in your exercise, how you are going to use in the examples. Okay. So, for this briefing only I have taken all these questions. Now, we will move to the examples from your book. Okay. I am going to close this camera also because it is taking much space and you will not be able to see the book clearly. Okay. So, I will close it. So, children, as you can see, our first example on the screen, in a garden there are 4,03,354 plants in 329 rows. If each row has the same number of plants, how many plants are there in 115 rows? So, children, can you tell me which basic operation you are going to use in this? First of all, understand the question. In this question, the number of plants in 329 rows has been given to you, that is 4,03,354. these many plants were there in 329 rows. So, if each row has the same number of plants, how many plants are there in 115 rows? So, first of all, for finding that how many plants are there in each row, because it is given in the question, if each row has the same number of plants, if each row has the same number of plants, means in 329 rows we have 4,03,354 plants. So, in one row what we will do? We will divide this 4,03,354 by 329. Then we will get the number of plants in one row, and then we can find that number of plants in 115 rows. So, first of all we will do division and then we will do multiplication. So, these two fundamental operations which we are going to use right now in this example. First, division to find that how many plants are there in one row, and then multiplication. Fine, got it? So, let us do this question. See children, statement is not given in the book. So, we are going to frame the statement in a easy way. So, children, as you can see the example 1 on the screen, word problems on fundamental operations we were doing. Now, example 1, as I told you just now, what is given in the question? You have been given the total number of plants in 329 rows. So, you have to find, first of all you have to find that how many plants are there in each row. Now, here if you can see that number of plants in 329 rows, which is already given in the question, that is 4,03,354. This has been given to you, number of plants in 329 rows, that is 4,03,354. Now, it is given in the question if each row has the same number of plants. So, it means you have to find it out number of plants in one row. So, here the concept of many and one. If you remember what we have done in division, we have done the concept of many and one. When many will be given and one you have to find it out, then what you will do? Yes, you will do division. So, here we will start the division. What is that? This 4,03,354 is going to divide by 329. One times it will goes because 403 is greater than 329. Now, 329 will be subtracted from 403. Now, 4 will become 3, this will become 10, yes, 10 will become 9, this will become 13. Now, 13 minus 9, 4 you will get it, and 9 minus 2, 7, yes. Now, what will get down? Next 3 will get down, okay. Now, it will goes on 2 times. So, we will do it 2 times, 2 9s are 18, 1, 2 2s are 4, 1 5, 2 3s are 6. If you won't be able to do the multiplication here, na, you can write down here 329 and multiply by 2, okay. And then you will get 658. It is not necessary that ma'am has done like this. So, you are also supposed to do it like that, okay. Now, 13, this will become 3, this will become 13, 13 minus 8, 5 you will get it. This 3 will borrow from 7, 7 will become 6, this will become 13 again, 13 minus 5, 8 you will get it. Now, what is the next number? That is 5. Now, again it will goes on 2 times only. So, you will write here 2 times and then 658 will be subtracted here now. So this will become 4 and this will become 15. 15 minus 8, what you will get it? 7, and then this will become 7 and this will become 14. 14 minus 5, you will get 9, and 7 minus 6, 1 you will get it. Now what will get down next? 4 is left now. Now it will goes on, 329 is going to multiply by, now 4 you are supposed to, so it will be multiplied by 6. 6 9s are 54, 6 5, 6 2s are 12, 5 17, 1, 6 3s are 18 and 1 19. So you will get here 6 times. So that will become 1974. Now how many plants you have in one row? So now you will write, this is first part of the question. In the first part you are supposed to do division and then now you will do multiplication. Now you will write here number of plants in one row. How many plants are there in one row? Yes, that is 1226. Then now you have to find it out, number of plants in 115 rows. Now as you can see the question here, the concept of many and then one, that's why you have done division here. Now here number of plants in one row is given and then you have to find number of plants in many rows. So what you will do? You will do multiplication. So let's do the multiplication now. So as you can see, I have written here now 5 6 are 30, 0, 3 you will write here, 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 3 13, 1 you will write here, 5 2s are 10, 11, 1, 1 5 1s are 5, 6. Now it will goes on 1, 1 6 are 6, 1 2s are 2, 1 2s are 2, 1 1s are 1. Again it will goes on 1 6 are 6, 1 2s are 2, 1 2s are 2, 1 1s are 1. Now you are going to do what? Addition. Okay. Now we'll add it, 0, 6 plus 3, yes correct, it's 9, 6 2, 8 plus 1, yes 9, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 2, 10, 0 you will write here, 1 will be carry, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4 and then 1. So at last you will write therefore 1,40,990 plants are there in 115 rows, or you can write that number of plants in 115 rows are 1,40,990. Let's see this question because this is your first example and this question must be clear so that we can do the next examples and other questions also. Now what is given in the question? You have been given that number of plants, total number of plants in 329 rows. So you are supposed to find number of plants in one row. Then do the division here. After division, you will get the plants, number of plants in one row. So now you have to find it out, number of plants in 115 rows. Then what you have done? You have done multiplication. This number of plants in one row will be multiplied by number of plant in 115 rows. Done the multiplication, you will get the answer, 1,40,990 plants are there in 115 rows. I hope this example is clear to you all. Okay. So tell me first, which two basic operations we have used in this example? Yes, first division and then multiplication. Division and then multiplication. Always remember that multiplication and division are used together and addition and subtraction are used together. Fine. So, let us move to the next example now. So, now as you can see on the screen, our example 2, the weight of 298 bags of wheat is 29,204 kg. Now, weight of 298 bags of wheat is 29,204 kg. Find the weight of 125 such bags of wheat. So, what is given in the question? Yes, weight of 298 bags of wheat. So, weight of 298 bags of wheat is 29,204 kg. So, for finding weight of 125 bags of wheat, see here such bags of wheat means all the bags contains equal weight. So, for finding weight of 125 bags, you are supposed to find it out weight of one bag. So, you are supposed to find it out weight of one bag first, and then weight of 125 bags you are going to find it out. So, as we have done in the previous question, weight of 298 bags have been given. First you will find weight of one bag. So, what you are going to do? The concept of many and one is there. So, you are going to do division first. After that, whatever weight of one bag you will get it, weight of one bag, whatever weight of one bag you will get it, that is going to multiply by weight of 125 bags. So, let us do the question. So, let us start the question. As I explained just now, weight of 298 bags have been given to you, that is 29,204 kg. Now, weight of 298 bags have been given to you, that is 29,204 kg, and weight of one bag you have to find it out. So, here the concept of many and one is there. So, here you will write 29,204, that is going to divided by 298. So, let us start the division now. This kind of a simple statement you can write in the question. Okay, no need to copy from the question that this line is given in the question. So, we are going to write that same line in the question. The weight of 298 bags of wheat is this much. So, the weight of one bag of wheat is what? Fine. A simple statement you can write, but that sentence must be correct. Now, here you can see this is a 3-digit number, divisor is 3-digit, and dividend, in dividend first 3 places are less than divisor. So, we are going to take 4 places. Now, this 298 is going on, okay, we will do it 9 times, we will do it. If it will not go 9 times, we will do it 8 times. Now, 9 8s are 72, 7, 9 9s are 81 and 7 88, 9 2s are 18 and 8, that is 26. So, it will goes on 9 times only, we will write here 9 times, 2682, we will write here 2682. Now, this will borrow from here, this will become 10. 10 minus 2, 8 you will get it, and then from 1 you cannot subtract 8, again it will borrow from 9, this will become 11. 11 minus 8 you will get 3, and 8 minus 6, 2 you will get it, 4 will get down. Now, it will goes on, yes, that is correct, that is 8 times. We will do it, 8 8s are 64, 6, 8 9s are 72, 6 78, 7, 8 2s are 16 plus 7, that is 23. So you will write here 6 times, that is 2384. So what is the weight of one bag? So you will write here weight of one bag. What is the weight of one bag is 96 kg. Now how many bags weight you have to find it out? 125. So what you will do? So now as you have seen, weight of one bag is 96 kg. Weight of one bag is 96 kg. Wait a minute. So as you can see, weight of one bag is, that is 98 kg. I have spoken 96 kg earlier. So that is mistake. Weight of one bag is 98 kg. Now you have to find it out weight of 125 bags. So what you will do? Now here the concept of one and many. So whenever you have this concept of one and many, you are going to do multiplication. Now here 125 is going to multiplied by 98. Yes. Now we will do the multiplication. 8 5s are 40. 4 we will write here. 8 2s are 16 plus 4 20. 0 we will write here 2. 8 1s are 8, 9, 10. Now we will do it with 9. 9 5s are 45. We will write here 5. 4 will be carry. 9 2s are 18 plus 4. 19, 20, 21 and 22. We will write here 2 and 2 will be carry. 9 1s are 9, 10 and 11. 11 we will write here. Now what we were doing? We are finding weight of 125 bags. Now 0 will write here 5, 2, 2, 1. So this will be your weight of, we will write at last, therefore weight of 125 bags is 12,250 kg. Fine. I think this example is clear to you all. What is given in the example? The weight of 298 bags of wheat is 29,204 kg. Now you have to find the weight of 125 such bags of weight. What we have done first? What is given to you? Weight of 298 bags have been given to you. That is the total number of bags. So we have found out weight of one bag, that is 98 kg. So weight of one bag is 98 kg. After getting this answer of 98 kg, now what we have done? We have multiplied that 98 kg by 125 to get the weight of 125 bags. So at last we have got, therefore weight of 125 bags is 12,250 kg. Okay. So I think this question is clear. Okay, now tell me first that which two operations we have used in this question. Yes, your answer is correct. The two basic operations or the two fundamental operations which we have used in this question is first division and then multiplication. I hope this example is clear to you all. Okay. So children, see in exercise also we have that kind of a question only in which we were using either addition or subtraction or multiplication and division. Fine. So we are going to use these fundamental operations and going to solve the exercise. Today I am not taking exercise. Today you all will do practice of examples only and the questions which we have done in the beginning, that only. Okay. We are not taking exercise questions today, that we will discuss tomorrow. exercise we will do it tomorrow. Today children, you all will do practice of these two examples in which we have used multiplication and division are two fundamental operations, and tomorrow we will take exercise 3.5 and we'll start doing the question. Along with this we'll do revision of our fundamental operations also, and how you have done the questions, that also we will take it tomorrow. So that's all for today. Keep practicing and be present in your online class, and if you have any doubt, that doubt you can ask in our online class also. Okay, that's all for today. Good day children.